Cast your mind back to the 2014-15 season. Forget Mbappe and Haaland, Hachim Mastour was the golden boy next up for football stardom. The Italian-born Moroccan was the definition of an overnight success, a street baller with the skills to pay the bills, signing big money deals with the likes of Red Bull, Beats, Nike. At such a young age, he was a marketing dream. He possessed all the signs of becoming a generational talent at AC Milan, alongside a fellow Wonderkid compatriot at the time coming out of Norway, Martin Odergaard. Added into FIFA 15 with 88 potential from the get-go, the hype train took off. Where do we begin though with this man's demise? One loan spell after another, injuries and a lack of motivation has set him back and seen his career travel to Spain, the Netherlands, Cyprus, and now back to Italy, becoming a certified journeyman at only 23 years of age. Honestly, I don't blame you if you never got around to signing him, considering he's only been in 3 FIFAs. His performance stats don't read too kindly either, playing 57 games in 7 years, scoring 3 goals and getting 3 assists. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. With his market value plummeting and being left without a club this summer, I saw the perfect opportunity to attempt to revive his career, and if I can't, if even Sir BCHD can't salvage this situation, I'll have to buy his football shirt. Whichever one I can find online, I'm forced to cop it.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
In a brand new series I like to call Revive or Buy. Now that you're aware of the stakes, let's get to work. Come to think of it, I wouldn't mind adding a Mastour shirt to my collection. Nonetheless, stick around to the end of the video to see if I'm gonna get my wallet out and hunt online for a Hachim Mastour jersey. Thanks to PC mods, we have recreated him here in FIFA 21 and set his stats and attributes are based on his last FIFA appearance, FIFA 17. I'm going to do everything in my power to help get his career back up and running, keep him happy, train development plans, and ensure he's getting game time, in an attempt to try get his overall as close to his original 88 potential as possible. That's the target, that is the benchmark, and due to the fact we're starting this at the beginning of the last season, so he's now at 22 years of age. He'll be turning 23 this season. As you can see right there, he's a center attacking midfielder, 64 overall, and currently the Moroccan's transfer market value being at £2.6 million. He's known to be a one-trick pony on the field, like just using his skill moves and that's it, not even having 5-star skill moves, which is a major asset to his game. We're going to set his development plan in the first campaign to Dynamo, upgrading his sprint speed, improving on the dribbling department, and all importantly, getting that 5-star skill moves. And of course, yes, we've modded back in Serie B just to transfer him to the last club he was at, Regina. Now we'll take a deep dive into Hachim's player instructions on the pitch. This is how I want him to play. These instructions could play a major role in us getting the best out of his game. In terms of defensive support, he is staying on forward, he's staying on the edge of the box for crosses. I want him to roam free, create as much as possible, get forward as much as possible. And in terms of interceptions, they're going to be conservative. That is how he's lining up in this Regina 3-5-2 formation. Unfortunately, no club wants to touch this guy with a 10-foot pole, but if any transfer offers come in, I'll let you know. Let's see if he can thrive under Sir BCHD in the number 10 role and saving my wallet the hassle of copping his jersey just in case we fail this challenge. This isn't like other career simulations where we're also focusing on the team performances and their career path. However, as we take a look at Regina on the table, they're currently standing in 17th, where in Serie B, that qualifies you for a promotion or relegation player. In this case, would be up against Pordenone, but there's no third division, so there's no scare of relegation. Mastour will not be going down to the 3rd tier. In terms of the Coppa Italia, there was no silverware to celebrate this season for the Moroccan, as Regina got knocked out in round 2 to Cagliari 2-1. Obviously, Mastour is miles away, light years away I should say, from European football, so we might have to wait a little bit longer for that. It's nice to see the lad actually get a full season in Serie B, and he's entered the top 10 best players here at the club. We don't have to scroll too far down to find him, as Hachim Mastour right there still hasn't turned 23 years of age yet. However, this season has gone up a +4. He's improved, now standing at a 68 overall, has been at the club since 2020, and he's actually in good form, believe it or not. Thanks to us releasing pretty much all of the camp competition at the club, he got the bulk of the game time, 37 appearances, 5 goals and 1 assist. Definitely more of a goal scoring midfielder, and that's pretty much his best season of his career so far. I know that sounds crazy. That's how lackluster his career stats have been so far. He played pretty much every game of Serie B he could. The number 11, he's living his best life here in Serie B under Sir BCHD's guidance with the Dynamo development plan. Here is how it's impacted his game. He has got that trademark 5-star skills. You love to see it. Dribbling and pace have received major upgrades, and now his first dark green stat, acceleration, standing at 81. Other attributes that probably need some work is strength, standing at 38. The prodigal son needs to start hitting the gym a bit more, and there you go, ball control now up to an 81. 2 dark greens to report on, and technically dribbling is his second best attribute, but is it enough to get his career back up and running for season 2? Now his current market valuation rising to £5.5 million. That's up 111%, by the way. Could this be a campaign worthy enough to gain back the attention of the big clubs, and maybe he could start getting some offers in for season 2? Whether or not he makes a move in the summer, the revival is well and truly underway. Let's see if the 22-year-old can elevate his game even further in his second campaign. It's standard procedure. You just know we have to switch up the development plan for season 2. From Dynamo, we're going to start focusing on his attacking work rate, and that's why we're selecting the attacking midfielder plan right there. Not only is his pace going to improve, but passing, dribbling, attributes that need to get better, and most importantly, that attacking work rate is going to go through the roof. I've also decided, why not? Let's give him a bit of the pay rise. We're going to go with 8.8k a week. He's going to be a crucial first team player, a brand new squad role for him, no contract extension, but I just decided to tempt him with a bit more cash every week. If the Serie B league table is anything to go by, I guess the reintroduction of Mastour into the starting 11 has got Regina at least in an upwards trajectory, now finishing in 12th in comparison to their 17th place finish last year. They've definitely upped their game and at least shot up into mid-table. You've got to respect them for that. However, in the Coppa Italia, they saw an early elimination in round 1 to Pisa 2-1. As Mastour's role got boosted up into a crucial territory, he's now entered the top 2 best players at the club, backing up last campaign with yet another +4 improvement. Actually, when I was simulating from season 1 to season 2, he improved 1 up once he turned 23. So technically, it is a +5 from the last time you saw him. Nonetheless, at a 73 overall, he is still in good form and is only beaten out by Lorenzo Cristetig, former Frosinone player, might I add. The Moroccan stats this season are looking a little bit like this, and this is most definitely, no arguments about this, his best career season to date. With 42 appearances, before this he barely played 50 games in 7 years, and now he's doing that all in one campaign. 6 goals and 9 assists. That's 15 goal contributions for the playmaker, and this time he is showing the creative side to his game, not only scoring the goals, but setting some up. You guys might be thinking, these are normal, if not below average numbers for a Wonderkid. It's not really too impressive. However, that's where you're wrong. Hachim Mastour isn't a normal Wonderkid. When you compare to his in real life stats and game time in real life, it is night and day. The attacking midfield development plan has helped him out getting that high attack and work rate, which is what we wanted. 5-star skill moves, of course. Acceleration has been boosted to an 89. That's his closest to being maxed out so far. Stamina now up to a 67. Ball control, just like agility, has reached 89. We've got 80 dribbling, 76 short passing. However, you've got to keep into account any progress is progress and gets us closer to that 88 goal we set out. Keep in mind, this is a kid that fell out of love with the game, lost his passions, and has experienced setback after setback. Now under Sir BCHD, have we reignited that love, as he's now valued on the transfer market at £11.5 million. That's an 130% financial boost for the number 11. He stayed loyal to his hometown club. Maybe it's time for a move and to see if he can test his skills in the big leagues. It's another season in the books, done and dusted for this year. Being 15 overall points away, there is still a mountain to climb for Mastour if he wants to reach his prime or his peak. Into season 3 we go. My wallet is looking in danger right now. In order to keep this revival momentum going, you know we've got to start off the campaign with sorting out his development plan this season. We've given him high attack and work rates, 5-star skills, and now it's time to get that 5-star weak foot. 5-star is what we want to see. The advanced playmaker training is what he's going to be honing in on this year. Stamina again getting improved upon, but the department that benefits the most is passing, so expect a lot more assists from this man. And of course, he is next in line to become the best player at the club. So let's see if he can knock down those doors and do it in a season to remember. Hold on. Mastour's career is about to take a major turn. A big switch up right here in a deal which I don't think him or the club could refuse. It's coming from Bournemouth right now. The Cherries are interested, and it's not going to be a straight out deal. It will be a cheeky swap deal. Jefferson Lerma plus £6.7 million. I think that's a fair trade. I'm going to accept the deal for now, see if it goes through, as we could be taking the Moroccan to a league in a country that he's never ever tested his career out of. I've also ensured that Bournemouth actually play a formation with a cam, so he will be getting game time. They're currently in the championship, and as of this moment, they do not have a registered registered cam on their roster, only centre mids and CDMs, so he's going to be Bournemouth's one and only attacking midfielder. And just to confirm the deal, we've got the Colombian headed to Italy. We're accepting that offer, and there it is. Mastour signed on the dotted line. We've given it the green light, and he's about to start a brand new adventure over in England. It's a risk, but it's a risk we had to take. Does that put the revival in jeopardy, or is this transfer only going to send Mastour's careerdom back into stardom and return him on track to becoming a future Ballon d'Or winner? I guess we're going to have to pray that the career mode gods are on our side today. You know the drill by now. We have followed Mastour over to Bournemouth, and here in the Championship, that is going to be his starting position, the one and only cam at the club, and he's going to be feeding balls into the likes of Dominic Solanke. Is this team good enough to get promotion and at least fight for playoffs this season? I guess we'll find out and see if their investment paid off. There is some good news for Mastour and the Cherries, as Dean Court will be experiencing Premier League football again. They clinched that second spot with promotion, gathering 107 points this season. What a campaign. It has been nothing short of spectacular, and I wonder how much Mastour played a part in it. Unfortunately, the promotion hopefuls couldn't get past round 5 in the FA Cup, going down 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. It was an early round 1 exit to first place champions in the second tier, Crystal Palace, 2-1 in the Carabao Cup. Now, after spending 3 seasons in a row in a second division, Hachim is now getting his shot at the big time, earning promotion, and rightfully so. As a 24-year-old, he's had his lowest growth season to date, only a +2. The number 26, now with a 76 overall rating. He's an important squad role member, in good form, which is nice to see, but he's not happy about the team performance. Don't know what else he expected. However, the stats this season, he has actually played less games than he was in Serie B, with his career high being 42. That has been cut quite a decent chunk. With 28 games this season, he actually scored 9 goals and 4 assists. Finding the back of the net with ease in the Championship, he is dropping an average 7.3 match rating. If only got a few more games under his belt, he could have had double figures in both departments. I don't know if injuries or anything held him back, but he definitely was successful getting the 5-star weak foot. Stamina now has bounced up to a 74. We've got improvements in vision, upgrades in the technical department like short passing, long passing, and dribbling. The advanced playmaker training has done him wonders, but maybe it's time to shake things up come season 4 and a brand new experience in the Premier League, as now his market valuation has risen to £15 million. That's a 20% increase, and he's getting paid 23.5k a week. Mastour, call him a failed Wonderkid all you want, but the revival is seeing him play in the first tier for the first time in his life. The Premier League, here we come. They're going to be involved in a relegation scrap, so let's see if he can keep his composure and stay cool under pressure. A bit of a wardrobe and cosmetic update this season, as we have a brand new look for him. We've sorted out some new boots. We've got some never seen before Nike Superflies on him, sorting him out with some brand new drip and a brand new colorway. Also, off the back of his performances last year, coming into a brand new team and taking over, pushing them to promotion, we're going to assign him with his iconic number 11 he wore at Regina. There we go, that's better. No one was wearing it anyway, so there was no dramas involved. And of course, a brand new contract as we start off the Premier League season, 62k now. A 2-year extension. I'm not a fan of that release clause, so we'll sort it out behind the scenes, but as long as he's got a pay rise, that is all that matters. We've gone through the list. We've done Dynamo, attacking midfielder, advanced playmaker. I think it's time to test out Shadow Striker in an attempt to fine-tune and refine his attacking attributes. Let's hope this helps him with finding the back of the net in the Prem, because he's gonna need it. Well, would you look at that? Mastour's Cherries have held their own in the Premier League with a 15th place finish, keeping their head above water and well away from the drop zone with 40 points, the magic number. In terms of other competitions, I don't really expect them to get too far. Over in the FA Cup, they lost out in round 3, 2-0 to Leicester. There was no magic cup run in the Carabao, as they were eliminated in round 3, 2-0 to United. Now we can focus in on the man of the moment, Hachim Mastour. Let's see how much he has grown and what his current overall standing at. There you go, the Moroccan at 25, about to turn 26 in the off-season, has gone up a +3 and now standing at an 80 overall. We're only getting that growth because he did get upgraded to a 77 once we simulated over to the new season. Still with an important first team role. He's been at the club since 2022, and here are how his performances went with 6 goals and 9 assists. Pretty similar numbers to what he was putting up at Regina. Those 15 goal involvements helping Bournemouth stay afloat. Dropping an average 6.4 match rating. It's good. We're getting there. However, how many years of growth does he have left in him, because he has now reached the 80 overall. The Shadow Striker development plan seems to be doing its thing. Stamina is now in the 80s, which you love to see. Agility at an 84. Definitely nearly doubled his game time this season, which is impressive. And ball control, probably the closest attribute to getting maxed out, standing at an 89. Now, with his current market valuation of £26.5 million, has seen his financial situation rise 43%. We're going to get rid of that release clause and hook him up with a brand new contract, ensuring he's a crucial first team member. Most importantly, no dodgy release clause. We don't want that here. The Moroccan has held himself well here in the Premier League, and his first time and his debut campaign in a top flight with a race against the clock. He's about to turn 26. He's just proven a couple doubters wrong there. Has he got enough left in him to go ahead past that 88 overall? I'm not quite sure, but I bet you will find out if I have to fork out the cash in Season 5. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, and Hachim Mastour is feeling good. Half a decade into this video, upon his revival, we're going to sort him out with a brand new development plan just to get the ball rolling. I think we'll shift to selecting back to an advanced playmaker. Those passing upgrades are just too good to pass up. I guess we'll find out if we made the right choice as he is about to enter his prime. It feels like deja vu because at the end of Season 5, Bournemouth have retained their classic 15th spot 2 years in a row, this time gathering 41 points and finishing comfortably above the drop. Over in the FA Cup, Mastour couldn't guide Bournemouth to a magical cup run as the Cherries were knocked out in round 3 2-0 to West Ham. Bristol City ended up winning the Carabao Cup, which is interesting to see, and they eventually knocked Mastour's Cherries out 4-3 on aggregate in the semi-finals. Heartbreaking stuff, and the failed Wonderkid goes on without winning any silverware so far in his life. Let's get a good look. He is now a joint highest rated player at the club alongside Danjuma Groveneld. With that crucial first team role, he is unimpressed with his player performance. He doesn't like his team performance whatsoever, but he is content with playtime and his contract situation. With his stats this season, those numbers really haven't improved upon from his Regina days. Yes, I know he's playing in a tougher league, but you'd expect him, as he got better, to also improve his output. 10 goal contributions, 4 goals and 6 assists in 45 appearances. It has seen the 27-year-old drop an average 6.1 match rating and go up a +3, which elevates him to an 83 rating. 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. What I've realized is I haven't really given myself like a time limit, which I should have done at the start of the video just so you know what the stakes are. However, I'm going to give this one more go, one more season for glory. If he can even just equal that 88 rating at 28, I'm not going to have to buy this kit. But if he doesn't, if he falls short, boy, we're about to do some online shopping. Nonetheless, he is now valued at £42 million, receiving a 44% boost. He's come a long way so far, but he is going to need a masterclass of a season if he is to achieve our goal and saving some cash. In all honesty, we're shooting for the stars, aiming for the moon. Giving it one last dance here in Season 6. Development plan wise, I'm going to change things up and see what we can do about a shadow striker last hurrah. I might also place him on the transfer list just to see what offers come in for him and if we can send him off with one last transfer. Alright, we have already gotten an offer from Liverpool. If he is to move to Merseyside, I'm going to ensure that there are no cams at the club. They're running a cam formation, that it's the perfect settings for him to thrive. £47.5 million, that's what Jurgen Klopp's offered up, and we're going to accept it for now. Whether he goes ahead with the deal is a different story. There is the confirmation. It is a bit of a bold transfer, a move that required some big balls, but I think it shows his character, and he's going to have one last dance to achieve some big things here at Liverpool, one of the best teams in the world, if not England. Anfield's calling Mastour's name, so let's move over there. Now I know I might be going crazy. We're going to give it one last roll of the dice, and we're not going to go down without a fight. See you later, Curtis Jones, the only player that can play at a center attacking midfielder in this roster. I'm not going to take any chances, and now that confirms Hachim Mastour to be the only cam at the club. A +5 is required to meet our demands, so here goes nothing. It's a position that Mastour's not used to really finishing here in the Premier League, as Liverpool have finished in the top 5. Unable to qualify for the Champions League, however, it is a far cry. It's literally the opposite end of the spectrum from where Bournemouth are finishing every year in 15th. Was he able to secure a piece of silverware to see him out? Unfortunately, they lose out on the Community Shield. Not even that. It was 4-3 on penalties to Man City. Unfortunately, as we switch on over to the FA Cup, and oh my god, 2 finals losses in a row. Devastating scenes here for Mastour and Liverpool. I cannot believe the poor lad's luck, as he could potentially be finishing his revival without any pieces of silverware. No trophies to his name, as in the Carabao Cup they were knocked out to Spurs 5-4 on penalties. Here we go then. The Champions League is his last option, and no, the Reds couldn't do the job on the continental scene. However, he did end up getting some Champions League game time. Just skipping the Europa League, went straight to where it's at. They reached the round of 16, going up 3-2 against Dortmund on aggregate, and in the quarterfinals they couldn't see past Real Madrid as they won 5-3 on aggregate. Now, does this go down as a Sir BCHD failure? Let's find out in Revive or Buy, this pilot episode of a brand new series, and the proof is in the pudding. It has only been a +2 to Hachim Mastour's overall this season. He's grown, but he hasn't grown enough. He couldn't achieve that 88 potential that was set out for him back in FIFA 15. However, he's reached a respectable 85 overall. overall, in terms of his stats this season, I think he's played the most. He played the most games out of everyone, even Allison. 56 appearances, 13 goals and 6 assists. So I don't want to see any comments saying that this move to Liverpool ended his career or just finished our chances, because he dropped a 6.9 average match rating and scored 13 goals and 6 assists. 19 goal contributions, that has been his best season ever with 2 finals losses. He couldn't claim any trophies to his name, but at the end of the day, on the individual front, he did the best he could. In future, I'm probably going to be setting out a 5-season time limit. We just surpassed that, trickling over into season 6. However, here are his final attributes, no maxed out stats, and his biggest strengths are his acceleration and sprint speed, both at a 91, finishing off with a transfer market value of £53 million. And you know what that means, people. In the first pilot episode of Revive or Buy, we're buying a Hachim Mastour kit. We came oh so close, 3 overall points away. Now we've been forced into investing in a failed Wonderkid's kit. I'm still proud because it was still somewhat of a revival. It wasn't a complete failure, and he did end up at Liverpool, which pretty much in real life right now is never gonna happen. Now here's the fun part of the video. Ignore the dusty lockdown trim. We are on the hunt for an authentic Hachim Mastour jersey, and I've come across a few options. Okay, how much is Sir BCHD about to spend on copping a Mastour jersey? Upon one of my first few sightings of a jersey we have got from Classic Football Shirts, a website which I've visited so many times in my past. This is not a sponsorship video whatsoever. We had the perfect opportunity to grab a signed Hachim Mastour jersey right there. I would have loved to cop that. Unfortunately, it is sold out. £99, which roughly converts to about $200 Australian if you want to add shipping and all that, but it's from the 14-15 season in a large size, which would have fit perfectly for me. Back when they had the Adidas sponsor, the kind of England flag logo, at that price, I would have copped it straight away. The Serie A badge, the 7-time Champions League winners, in excellent condition, signed and everything, heartbreaking stuff. And I thought, okay, second option, because there was no other results on the internet that I found at the time, we go for a customizable, like, current Milan kit. I'm not going to spend the big bucks on a 21/22 jersey, so I was going to customize a current Milan kit, but that is just not an option right now. So I was forced to go down to my last hope, which was a Japanese website called Uni. As dodgy as it looks, like, I am literally got zero trust in this website. It says it's sold out. It is literally the exact same as the Classic Football shirt, just of course without the signature, but you can take a look there. No Serie A badge, no Champions League badge, just a plain basic vanilla Hachim Mastour 14-15 kit. I'm gonna get in contact with these guys, see if I can pick it up. As much as I'm very doubtful right now, this is gonna be our final option. After a bit of shipment drama and some troubles I ran into, I had to email the guy back and forth, but overall you can see the price was $69.80 USD plus shipping, which was an extra $24 USD on top of that. The total was $93.80, costing me roughly around $127. I guess we play the waiting game and have to unbox this bad boy when he arrives so that you guys can see this is fully legit.
Many months later.
Alright, we have secured the bag. Uni has come through. This is not a sponsored video whatsoever. I guess not only are we receiving the jersey, but also if it's legit. I still have my doubts. I don't know. Even though I was in contact with the guy directly, I still am quite skeptical. Enough wasting time. Let's crack into this bad boy. We rip it open, and this is what's inside. We've got a lovely little thank you message. I guess here goes nothing. Here it is. This sticky tape, man. They packaged this boy well. It's the suspense you were all waiting for. Ta-da! Oh my god, there's still more. This package never ends, man. And we get to see what's inside. Here we go. Mastour. Oh my god, there's another.
There is another.
There's another bloody layer. Alright, this is the final. Thank you, finally. Let me show you guys the camera. I can't really see. I know it's an AC Milan jersey. I've seen the red and black, but is that gonna reveal anything? I don't know. Let's have a look. Show us Mastour. Okay, we can't see Mastour. Let's keep digging. All right, 3, 2, 1. It's got that brand new kit smell. Let's find out. Oh, I've dropped it. Let's give it a look. Let's have a see. Oh, that is beautiful. That is stunning. The number 98. This kit is what, 7 years old now, and it still feels so brand new. with a fresh kit smell as well. I don't mind, we actually failed that challenge. Don't put that one on Sir BCHD's record, but we get a brand new Hachim Mastour kit, retro kit by the way, brand new with tags as well. So thank you, Foot Uni. I mean, you came through, and it's a lovely little number. And what would you know, it fits like a glove. It's got a classic retro feel with a new kit smell. Number 98, Mastour on the back. And that is going to conclude the first episode of Revival Buy. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know down in the comments below if there are any improvements you want to see us make to this series as we forward on into FIFA 22. Who knows, maybe we bring this series into a brand new FIFA. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop it a like down below, provide us some feedback, subscribe for more content coming at ya. As always, the socials are linked down in the description below. As always, I've been Sir BCHD, Forza Hachim Mastour, and I'll catch you guys in the very next video.